Hello, good morning. I hope everybody is doing well. I've been, I got up this morning and I decided it's time that I do some research. And it didn't take me but 5 minutes, legitimately. 5 minutes to find out what I already knew. But it really started getting to me yesterday when Ernie kept saying, I have hemophilia. I have hemophilia. Hemophilia is killing me. Now, I'm going to say what Ernie will not say to all of you. All right? And Ernie, you know that I'm an investigative reporter, and you know that I know that you're not going to tell the truth because then it's going to exploit what you do. Okay? Hello, Detective Gomez. Nice to see you. So, I just flipped on this live really quickly. A lot of people don't even know I'm live. So I'm just going to go through what I'm doing. And as people come in, I'll say hi to you. But this is important and our community needs to know this. But Ernie, I don't doubt that you have 11 months to live at all. Um, but don't you think that it is right? I mean, you're telling some part of the truth, okay? When you say you have hemophilia, you're telling some part of the truth. But see, that's what you always do. You tell some part of the truth, and then you don't tell the other part. Awesome, thank you. Well, now it's YouTube days, so I have a soap opera. This is what I do. And so Ernie, it is time. You've got to start telling the truth. People that really care about you and really love you would respect you a lot more. But I know that it's embarrassing because of how you contracted this. I said 3 years ago when you came to this platform that you was gay for pay, I told every woman, do not try to hook up with Ernie. Ernie is not interested in you. He's only interested in your money. None of the women believed me. None of them. None of the women believed me because he go, oh Lordy, look at those eyes. Don't give me those eyes. Look at those beautiful, beautiful face, and just make you feel like $1,000,000. And a lot of women, they don't have anybody saying that to them. So it's really easy to manipulate people when people don't have anybody even in their life. A lot of these women are older. They're not in relationships. And any time somebody, halfway decent is sitting there giving them attention, it's like they won the lottery. Of course, they're going to fork out their damn money to you and stuff, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, well, we're going to get this started. I'm going to play my intro and then we'll be back to talk about this.
Yo, no, I ain't the type to give up. If I do something, man, I do it till I get what I want. I turn a business out of nothing into something I love. I got a poker face, but honestly, I'm not one to bluff. I flip a switch, never miss, man, I always stay up. Don't let them see you, bitch, always have a plan to stay tough. This life ahead of you ain't easy, it was built to be rough. But that's what makes a personality is tragedy, bruh. So keep your head on your shoulders. Now we ain't out here moving rocks, we out here moving boulders. Now we ain't getting posterized, we out here making posters. And we ain't got nothing to hide, we move forward like soldiers. You better wake up for the pay stub or you'll pay up. Don't make love to the game, bruh, fuck the game up. Change up, rearrange stuff to your greatness. Same us for the way up, play the game, bruh. Never stop, I'll get it if I want it.
All right, so we are back, and that's my new intro that Izzy made me. If you want to contact Izzy, in description will be her email. She makes intros, she makes banners, she made my banner, she makes covers for your page. I forget what the hell they call them. It's too early in the morning. But anyways, so Ernie was the first one to out you for what you was, and I'm going to be the last one to out you for what you still are. And, it's no shade, but damn, it is time you come up with the truth. It took me 5 minutes to put it together. 5 minutes, Ernie. So let's all look together. All right, Ernie, you saying that you have hemophilia, right? Hemophilia. Okay. So let's look at hemophilia. Yes, hemophilia can be linked to the high five because hemophiliacs can transmit high five through sexual contact. Hemophilia A is a X-linked inherited disorder that primarily affects men. In the late 1970s and early 1980s, when hemophilia treatments were made from donating blood, thousands of people with hemophilia were infected with the high five and other blood-borne viruses. This includes clotting concentrates that could transmit high five to hemophiliacs, even if only one person carrying high five was involved. Now, let me come back to all of you at this moment, right? When you look up hemophilia, the first thing it says it is a sexual transmitted disease. What is the high five? And why is it so prominent in men? Well, I'll explain it to you. When a man has unprotected sex with another man, and one of them seems to have hemophilia, which is from having unprotected sex with another man, then it can turn into high five. Ernie, what you're dying from is high five. Yeah, hemophilia is part of it. Like I said, you're telling half truth. You're telling half truth. Good morning, Wimbles. I'm doing my investigating this morning. So, Ernie, you and I, we've went back and forth and stuff like that, but you know what? Damn it. People on this platform actually love and adore you. And, I see how sick you are. I seen what it was. And Ernie, you need to be honest with your people that you was gay for pay, just like I said you was, just like the court said you was. And now you have high five because you didn't protect it. You didn't have them wrap it and you didn't protect it. That's nobody's fault but your own. Now, when I saw your feet in that picture with your crazy toenails and dirtiness and shit, there's track marks all the way down it. Could you have caught it by that? Yeah, but hemophilia is an X transmitted disease. So, not really likely. You probably caught hemophilia back when Eric Rush thought that he had caught hepatitis C. And instead of it being hepatitis C, it was hemophilia. And Ernie, it only took me 5 minutes to put this together. I can go back and just put in hemophilia and it says that it's a sexually transmitted disease by men with men. And more men get it because more men are prone to having sex in the anus without protection, which goes straight to your bloodstream. Straight to your bloodstream. I understand that, you always was a good looking guy and, and you kept this hidden, a hidden secret, but not really. Not really, because when we watched the trial, it all came out. But of course, you're going to lie about it and say, no, that's not me. I never did that. Ernie, I knew when you was on Easy's panel that night and you had like 24 bucks and you couldn't even count your money and you said you'd been out working all day. The problem is, how many people have you been with without a condom? Because now they have it. So it didn't just affect you, it's affected everybody that you have been with without a condom. Now, I remember Asia. She came on. She said she had X with you without a condom. She said she went to the doctor. She was coming back. She never came back. She never came back to tell her results. Correct. When I looked up hemophilia, it is actually sexually transmitted from mother to father, but then hemophilia also can be linked to the high five, which is exactly what he was doing when I said it almost 3 years ago. So that's what I'm trying to express here. It is against the law. That's the problem we're having right now. It's highly against the law, but if you're doing it gay for pay, they'll never see him again, right? So it's hit it, miss it, and go on your way. How many states has he traveled to? What did Shelby say? We used to go to truck stops, and Ernie was the one. I'm just saying that 2 plus 2 equals 4. And it didn't take me long. Now, Ernie, I know that you're going to sit there and say, oh, I just have hemophilia. No, hemophilia is not going to kill you. But high five damn sure will when it's full blown like yours. Hemophilia brought on by illness is totally different than regular factor 8 hemophilia. Yes, that's what I'm trying to say. And the way that you contact hemophilia is it is sexually transmitted, but it's either from mother to father and then baby gets it, but then it usually thins out your blood and stuff like that to where, when you get hurt, you can't stop bleeding, things like that. But this is something different. This one, if you look up hemophilia, is sexually transmitted. And when you have hemophilia, it can be linked to high five. I'm telling you right now, by the way that he looks, by everything he's doing, it goes hand in hand with one another. I know I'm not dumb, and none of us are dumb. So I just wish he would be honest because I mean, people are not at this point, Ernie. Your sex life is over, so people are not going to give a shit. The problem is, well, maybe the reason you're not is because you want these women to still think that they have a chance if you get better. So they still give you all this money. Do you really want to go down like that though? Do you really want to go down like that? Are you literally going to take this to your grave? I knew when Team Rose was talking about it and you had said to her in a roundabout way that your friend had it. If your friend has it, that usually means you're talking about yourself. Because you sure haven't came out and told us your friend has it. Okay? And I think this is horrible for the women that you have been with on this platform. I just hope and pray that when you was with MAGA, if you ever was, that you did use protection. It's not sexually transmitted in a clinical sense if he just was diagnosed with it and was brought out on by his immune system having. Oh, no, let me show you. This is the first one I looked up. Can you see that? Yes, hemophilia is a sex-linked recessive disease that is inherited on the X chromosome. This means that males are more likely to be affected by hemophilia than females. Males have one chromosome and one Y chromosome. So if they inherit an altered copy of the hemophilia gene on their X chromosome, they will be affected by the condition. Females, on the other hand, have two X chromosomes, so they can compensate for damage to one X chromosome with a healthy copy, meaning your daughter has a healthy copy, right? Hemophilia is a sex linked recessive hereditary disorder that classically affects males due to the presence of only one X chromosome in males. Females are usually carriers due to the presence of the counterpart X chromosome, but many times manifestations of hemophilia are seen in heterozygous carrier females. Okay. And then you go into what I went into next. Is hemophilia sex linked to the high five? Yes, hemophilia can be linked to high five because hemophiliacs can transmit high five through sexual contact. Hemophilia A is a sex linked inherited disorder that primarily affects men. In the late 1970s and early 1980s, when hemophilia treatments were made from donated blood, thousands of people with hemophilia were infected with HIV and other blood-borne viruses. This includes clotting concentrates that could transmit high five to hemophiliacs, even if only one person carrying high five was involved. So that's what I'm talking about. Yes, Ernie got it from gay from pay. Okay. Your daughter got it from hereditary and just carries it. That's the difference. Hi, Emmett. Good morning, honey. Um, if Ernie had hemophilia, he would have died when he cut his feet on the last highway. That's another thing because hemophiliacs, they bleed out. You have to get them to the hospital within minutes because they bleed out. Their bleeding does not stop. But he's going to call it hemophilia. Okay. Hemophilia to him, since it can be linked to high five, is the same thing. And so it's easier for him to say it's hemophilia than to say that it's high five. Does that make sense? I hope that makes more sense because when he kept saying on Mama T's last night, the hemophilia, we're going to go over Mama T's. The hemophilia is what's killing me. It's nothing else. It's the hemophilia. Okay. Let's just say it's the hemophilia. It wouldn't kill you, Ernie, unless you've been engaged and gotten with somebody that had the high five, which then gave you the full-blown high five. That's just facts. I mean, that's just scientific facts. What he supposedly has is acquired hemophilia. Totally different. Exactly. 100%. That's what I was trying to say, Chaos and Roses. That's what I was trying to say, is that it's totally different. It's nothing like your daughter or even my friend's husband who had it. It's nothing like that. It's actually from, intercourse. But the problem is he's going to call the high five he's going to call the high five hemophilia. He's going to. Now, let's go to what he said last night. This is what made me start looking this up. How does Bernie get away with saying he's military and FBI? People know I'm not serious as a detective or an LE. It's a LARP. There's a difference. He's peddling it for reals. Everybody knows he's not. He don't get away with it. I mean, there's some people that's kind of not really all there, and they think so, but he's never been. He was only a security guard. That's it. And then he got fired for having X with a mentally ill patient named Eric Rush, which is a man. All right, so let me go to the next thing here. I want you to pay close attention to what he says. I was watching it this morning and I was like, yep, I knew it. 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 So he's going to keep using, hemophilia and stuff like that because he doesn't want to say the high five. Which that's on you, Ernie, but you owe it to a lot of people to tell the truth. You owe it to all those women that have given you money throughout these 3 years and the people that really fucking care about you. You owe it to them. You owe it to them. Here so I can go to bed because I got to get up in a couple hours and go to work. But hold on. I got to turn this up. This is up. What the hell? All right, let's turn it up a little bit. Damn, it's all the way up. All right. I couldn't talk over there and kill this chat that kept timing me out. So
I was wondering where my backup was at. I was waiting for the cavalry.
Good morning, Heather. Good morning, Jamie.
I
was there. They kept timing me out. I was like, you dirty bitches.
I'm telling you, they just scare me to death these days. I'm just scared of everything.
Is she gonna come kick my ass? Okay.
Can she move to be able to do that?
I don't know. I don't think so. But like I said, guys are more challenged to fight than females for me. So it's okay. I have 10 brothers, Jamie. So I can handle my own.
Well, I'm in an army compound right now, and I'm scared to death for my life.
Lenny. You shouldn't be scared to death or correct.
I can't do it.
You couldn't even say that with a straight face.
I can't do it. I just can't
right,
do it,
Chica?
guys. I just can't do this no more. I literally just can't do this. I can't do this. I can't put this up no more.
He looks horrible.
Over there. What did you got? What did you got?
That's what the high five does to you.
I was sitting there laughing. People here laughing. I was laughing my ass off. I was sitting there trying to hold it under my breath. I have pissed a lot of people off today. Everybody.
Yes, you have, Ernie.
And all I did was do one little panel. But I ain't seen nothing yet what we got going on tomorrow. Remember, I can't do no more lives. I ain't doing no more lives, but I'll do a little panel. Anyways, it was crazy. So I guess they're going to out me. Oh, I made ghost matter in hell.
Yeah, and what? How did you even make ghost mad? Like, what did you do?
I mean, I didn't do nothing. He just wanted me to say something that ain't true, and I can't do that. He's like, tell everybody you're stolen. Well, I tell you, I'm not. Idiots. They're so stupid, ignorant, and they don't have a brain in their head. That's what's so sad. They're going down this little road, and Ghost is too busy trying to put Peachy in the car because she don't fit, and he's not watching the road, so he smacks into something. You know, that's the way things happen, I guess.
Ernie.
I mean, what else am I
Ernie.
supposed to say? That's like saying I need 3 hamburgers. I could probably eat 10. Anyways, how you doing, Mama T?
Thank you, Jess.
I'm good. I've been working, Ernie. So I don't even know what the hell happened today, but people are coming for me for it. So I guess I better know what the hell happened today.
Yes,
Well,
perfect.
I'm gonna tell you
Jess
right now.
and Lenny.
I ain't
And
got
my
no
sister's
muscles in my
voice.
arm no
You
more,
are
and I'm
all
just weak.
perfect.
You can see how bony I am. Look at that. It's all bone. It ain't no special effects. It's all bone. Weak as water. But I will tell you
I need
one
to
thing.
look that up. Hang on just one second.
I still got this right here
I'll play it after
for
this.
about 10 to 11 more months. And I intend to do the best I can, people. I want you to know that. I am gaining weight. But for some reason, it's going to my legs now. I'm like, I can't, well, you can see my skin starting to turn a different tone. No matter what I do, guys, I have to understand that I'm fighting something that there's a wall to end. And sometimes you just can't climb over that wall. And I don't like using that word, but the reason I'm showing people today, I'm doing all this stuff, is because I'm going to solve the Summer Wells case. I already know. Everybody already agrees. I got the closest to it, admittance and everything. Now that there's a new TBI,
Yes.
people looking into it. Now that the TBI, new people's into it. No matter what people
Okay,
say,
I found it. And then when we get done with
you
this,
don't
I'll
think
play
they're
it.
going to come to the closest person? Think about it.
Absolutely.
So, I can honestly say.
Okay, Chaos, be careful, honey.
Anyways, what do you think about my military
No,
stuff?
Chica, I'm going to go over it, babe.
I think it's pretty cool, Ernie.
I think it looks
So what do you mean? I heard you said that you were going to solve the Summer Wells case before you died. Did you say that?
Yes, I did. I'm going to do 120%.
Okay.
I'm going to put 120% into it. Too many people.
So
Look at Don and Candace. Look at Don running from me from Whiteboy. They wouldn't let me talk to Don, would they?
I don't know. Like I said, Ernie, I ain't been on, but
Look at
people are
what I
coming
did to
for me for
Jimbo.
whatever the fuck
How
you
many
said.
How many people seen me destroy Jimbo, Thelma, Daisy, Bovie, and Whiteboy at the same damn time? Destroyed them. I told Daisy she needs to go hit her knees. Something wrong.
Hey, Navy wife.
She needs prayer and wrong. I mean, seriously, I destroyed them. And then Jimbo, I asked him a question. I got him twice. How many people seen me catch Jimbo? Wasn't that funny? I thought that was funny. And then I said, Thelma, didn't you say you was going to kill me
Chica.
with some kind of
yeah, he's the one
or something like
that needs to repent.
And he said, no. Jimbo said, yeah. And they both, I thought, well, which one is it, guys? It can't be one or the other, right? Guys, I have made a fool out of myself for the longest time, just joking, having fun, moving around. But when it comes to investigation, I still got this. And I don't care to go on anybody's panel. They hid Don Wells from me because Don knew I had him. Candace wouldn't come up. And I thought Miss Daisy had introduced everybody, or she had said Candace is coming up in the beginning. She said Candace is coming up in the beginning, right? But Candace didn't show up, did she? And then, well, Miss Daisy, like I said, anybody who does what you do, you might as well turn your cowbell in. You might as well turn your church hat in or whatever the hell it is. You might as well not even worry about getting in on the side of the bed to start praying anymore because you've already wore your knees out around the other side. You can start on the other side, though. But anybody that protects a predator, you said Don wasn't a predator. Well, in 1994,
hey, Nana. Yes, I agree.
That says different. His record does. So,
Cappy's here and he's triggered.
He's always, look at him, call me a, can you read, is that a bastard?
I'll go back to it in a minute and show you what he has.
You did it. He said you didn't anybody, lying bastard. You can't find
Well,
summer
you
from
didn't
prison,
anybody. I mean,
bitch.
what? Wait a minute. Put it back up there. Put it back up there. I gotta do this. You didn't anybody. You didn't anybody. Didn't anybody what? You're missing the most important part. You're missing the most important part. But I'll get to you here soon. Don't worry. Go ahead. Go ahead there. Let him play around a little bit. I like him. He's such a nice little boy, little parrot. I like those different color parrots, especially the yellow ones. Go ahead. But see, Mama T, I don't know what the deal is between you and Kales. I know there's an argument or something. But look how Kales did little old me. Here Ghost comes up. You're dying. You're dying. You're dying. Yeah, I'm dying. You got it right. I'm dying. But you know what? Before I die, physically die, well, I'm still capable of a few things that I learned back in the good old West. Was it the West?
Yes, they would get
I've been
that
watching too
when
many
he has
Westerns.
the high five.
Hell, I've been watching a lot of Westerns here lately. And I don't never watch TV. Never watch TV. But yeah, I want you to see me.
So,
You see me now. You see, I ain't nothing. Even trying to make a muscle, I don't have it. I don't have it. And if I show you here, I'm thinner than. I mean, I've got like an extra smile.
Good morning, Heather.
Sure. Think about it. I'm dying. There you go. Now, Ghost, you're right. You're right. You're going to take me
dying
out.
from what, Ernie?
Huh?
What are you dying from? What are you dying from, Ernie?
It's killing me.
What is?
The tumor's killing me, I guess. I guess that's what's killing me. Hell, I think it's hemophilia that's killing me.
I think it's hemophilia that's killing me. Okay, Ernie, let's go back to hemophilia. What is hemophilia? Well, I'm going to show you. It's a sexually transmitted disease between men that also turns into the high five. Yes, hemophilia can be linked to high five because hemophiliacs can transmit high five through sexual contact. Hemophilia A is a linked inherited disorder that primarily affects men. In the late 1970s and early 1980s, when hemophilia treatment made from donated blood, thousands of people with hemophilia were infected with the high five and other blood-borne viruses. This includes clotting concentrates that could transmit high five to hemophiliacs even if only one person carrying high five was involved. Now, let's go back to just hemophilia. Hemophilia is X-linked recessive hereditary disorder that classically affects males due to the presence of only one X chromosome in males. Females are usually carriers due to the presence of counterpart X chromosome. Many times manifestation of hemophilia are seen in heterozygous carrier females, whatever that means. So, what you are dying from, Ernie, hold on. What you are dying from is the high five. I wish that you would come out and tell the truth. It's not hard to look up. When you say you're dying from hemophilia, you ain't lying. But you're not telling the whole truth. You're not telling, because people with hemophilia can live. People with hemophilia that contact the high five cannot live. And you are in full-blown high five. You even told Team Rose that one of your friends had the high five and that you was very concerned about it. Why would you be concerned about it? Well, probably because they either, one, are expired and you found out about it and you've been with them. And how many high five tests did you say you took within the last 2 weeks? You said you took 5 or 6. Well, most people would take 5 or 6 to make sure that's really what they have. Just like when you're pregnant, some of us took 5 or 6 tests to make sure it was positive before we went to the doctor. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to know what you have, but it does take morals to tell the truth. And what I said 3 years ago when I was outing you for what you were and how you're not attracted to women and how you're gay for pay, that's exactly what it is. And you need to just be honest. I know you're afraid you're going to lose your money from the women that still think they have a damn chance, but you can't have sex. It's over, boy. It's over. Yeah, and not one will do it. Not one will do it because it's not true. And when he talked to Team Rose, I just put it together. When he talked to Team Rose and he was very upset about it, talking about his friend, either one, that friend was a partner that expired and had full blown blank, or that friend found out he had it and had to contact everybody he'd been with. Then Ernie was then contacted and told. Yeah, and I don't care. The truth is the truth, and that needs to come out. Remember Asia, who had sex with him last year, and she said, I just went to go get tested. I don't feel good. I will be back. Do you know that Asia never came back to tell her test? I don't think him and Mega ever slept together. I'm just being blunt, honest with you. I think he already knew that he had Hep C or something, and I don't think he slept with her. I think it was more of a friendship than anything. I do not think he actually slept with her. I just don't. I do not think that he did. That's my opinion, but I don't think that he did because he was getting so bad to where he was having to use pumps and stuff just when he was with China. Now, China, go get your ass checked. If you didn't use protection, go get your ass checked. That's not playing. I'm being dead ass serious. Go get your ass checked. All right. So he says he's dying from hemophilia. Yep. Because it's full blown high five now. He says about 11 months. I give him till the end of this year because it attacks your immune system. First of all, also the track marks on you didn't help out, Ernie. You probably took the drugs or whatever so that you could live life normal or whatever because you felt so horrible, right? But the problem is, Ernie, it made it worse. It made it worse, and and the drugs and the gay for pay, and you still doing gay for pay and everything else. You probably still use the dirty needles and shit. And you could see the track marks all the way down your shit, man. Like, come on. You can see where your skin's raised up every time you poked it. You're trying to say that it was steroids. No, the fuck it wasn't. No, it wasn't. If it was steroids, you wouldn't look like you do. You look like you shriveled up old man about ready to croak over, and you are. I know that you want to say it's cancer because it's so much easier to say, oh, I have cancer, and people be, oh, okay, because then that means you don't have to admit gay for pay. But, Ernie, it's time. You know me, I'm a very good investigative reporter. I don't come out with shit unless I can bring you evidence. And I know you know that you think we're stupid, but we're not. And it's only right that you come out and you tell the truth to your people. I mean, fuck, at least they need to know. You are dying, Ernie. You are. because you have the full-blown high five. Because first you got the hemophilia that turned into the full-blown high five. All right, so we're going to go to White Boy Radio, and we're going to go back and forth to this to everybody who comes in new. Because as soon as he said hemophilia, and he keeps saying hemophilia, I just started looking. It took me 5 minutes. It took me 5 minutes. 5. Maybe 2. And it's just sad that he won't be straight with his people. Listen, even if, just say this, okay? Say that I had the high five, right? And I was dying. Hey, Truth Hurts, you might want to rewind about 5 minutes. Say that I was dying or something. I would come to you, I don't give a fuck what it was, and I would be straight honest with all of you. I would be so straight honest with all of you. Why can't he be straight honest? Hey, Keldon, happy Independence Day. All right, so we're going to White Boy Lockdown Radio. I'm going to let all this go through till people start coming up on the panel. Because I ain't got 4 hours. Okay, he's going over it. He's going over it. Going over it. Right here he comes on.
Pedo lover. Don Wells admitted he knew where these kids was at when he.
This is going to be real comical.
Yeah. What are you two pedo simps up to?
All right, give me one moment. Do you want to take a break for 1 second while everybody gets coffee? Because I'm going to use the restroom, or do you want me to play it? Yes, they are, Nana. I saw what you sent me. Do you want me to let you ladies go get some coffee, and then I'm going to go to the restroom and we'll be right back and meet each other? Or do you want me to play this with the ones that are here? You want to get coffee? Okay, let's take about a 5. I'll put some music on and we'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Is everybody back? Is everybody back? Happy 4th of July to everybody. Let me know if everybody's back. Oh, really? Extreme heat? Oh, wow. Okay, back. Yep, everybody back? Okay, awesome. Let's go.
Because this one.
Hey, white boy. Hey, white boy. Hey, white boy. Hold on a minute, Don. I'll destroy you in a second. Hold on 1 second. I'll destroy you in a second.
You're a
No. No. I'm not a meth head. Not a meth head. You're a pedo simp and you suck Jimbo off. That's all you are. Show your text message between Jimbo and you right now. And he messaged you a while ago. Did Jimbo message you a while ago? I haven't. Did he message you? Did he message you, you piece of shit? You're a pedo lover. Don Wells admitted he knew where these kids was at. When he admitted that, he said, I know where they're at. I've been there where they're at. Turn your fucking man card in, you piece of shit, you pussy. You big-eared dick with ears, you pussy. That's all you are. You don't give a fuck about these kids. Come on, let's go, bitch. Let you and I go. I'm on my fucking deathbed, motherfucker, and I don't give a fuck. You're a fake-ass bitch, boy. And Don Wells, you're a piece of shit, and I'll see you soon, motherfucker. I'll see you soon.
Of a woman saying that you took advantage of her 11-year-old girl.
Show me fucking receipts, you fucking big-eared, dick-eared bitch. Show me receipts, you pussy. Show me receipts. You ain't nothing but a fucking pedo lover, a man who married a fucking 12-year-old, fucked an 11-year-old when she's 11. I ain't even worth the fucking piece of shit that this motherfucker in the bottom on the fucking phone is worth, who fucking raped his fucking daughter, took showers with her. Did he take showers with her? Hey, big-eared bitch. Did he take a fucking shower with her? He fucking admitted it, you dumb son of a bitch. And you sat there and you let him put his arm around you. Did he bend you over on the fucking couch like he did Benny Keys, you fucking bitch? You pussy. Come and get it, motherfucker. It shows you to the people. I'm about clarity. Don Wells, come on, motherfucker. Did this big-eared bitch sign a fucking NDA? Because I fucking did, bitch. I told you to stick it up your motherfucking ass and rotate on it, boy. Now you go fuck that, son.
And you want to
I'll
smell
come
it.
and get it, boy. Where you at?
Oh, I know Jimbo. Hey, Jimbo, I knew you pedo. You was about it. Show the text message between you two bitches. Show the text message. Show the people the clarity. You piece of shit. You went and threatened Brooks. You threatened Brooks, dude. You showed a picture of your front and your back and a fucking kitty cat. You did. Why did you do that for? Why did you do that for? You sent fucking messages. We have them. We have them, you big. We have them, pedo. Did you marry a 12-year-old and lie about it 5 different times and even talk? You let the worst piece of shit on fucking YouTube catch you, you dumb son of a bitch.
The 14-inch black dildo or the 12.5 inch one, Ernie? And do you wear the cowboy hat?
That just goes to show you, white boy. Turn your fucking man card in, you pussy.
All you do is
Pussy, pussy, pussy.
internet, take advantage of people. All you did is exploit Candace in a vulnerable spot when she's drunk.
That's why my lives say fucking fundraiser for you, you dumb dick sucker. Mine don't say that, does it? Yours does, bitch. Yours does. You put shit out there on the internet. Well, hey, come face it. Come face it. This motherfucker in the bottom here, Don Wells, he plainly said that he knew where these kids was at, and he's been there. Turn your.
Somebody shut him up. Jimbo, are you here? That
I'm
dude
here,
did
sir.
9 grams of meth. I'm not going to lose my voice because he won't shut the fuck up. Ernie, have a civil conversation. You sitting up here trying to out-talk me, it's not going to work. So here's how it goes as adults. Someone talks, people listen, who's addressed speaks back. It's just that simple. It's just that. Jimbo, are you okay with that?
With what?
With having adult conversation.
Yeah,
He jumped down.
of course he did.
You know what?
Of course he did.
Correct though, because I'm looking his information up. Hey, run, Ernie, because I'm fixing to call the cops, you punk ass hoe. I got you, bitch.
Ernie will be on the run for his whole life, but he'll tell you that he's working with TBI. Imagine that. Could you imagine that? Hey, TBI, I know I got warrants and all, but check this out.
Why are you still in New York, Ernie? You know on the run you ain't supposed to stay in one place too long.
All right, Jimbo, what's up? So I know I was going to give you the link, man. I wanted to kind of see if he would be man enough to confront you, but you know that's not going to happen.
No, he ain't gonna come up, man. He's a pussy. He makes all these claims about how badass he is. I showed the video the other day when I tracked him down at McDonald's and he shit his pants when I was sitting across the table from him. He literally shit his pants. And
how is this dude still free?
He's avoided arrest since going on the run with bail jumping.
Right, I know, but he's been. I just showed the paperwork. He's been running for what, a year now?
Yeah, a year and a half almost. Year of January 2023.
What's up, Don?
Oh, no, I think I hit a wrong button there. Sorry.
Oh, you're cool. You're cool. All right.
No, Ernie, you didn't marry a 12-year-old as a 17-year-old. You sure didn't. But didn't Shelby marry your ex?
Oh, just Wimbles. Thank you so much for the 20 pound. Treat yourself to something nice, Betty. Love you. Oh, thank you, darling. Thank you. I love you, baby. I'm sure some clipped it and it will be posted soon. SDA has it. I found it and I'm going to it right now. She's the best. I love her clip channel. Okay, let's see. Now I got to stop this for a minute because we're going through to all these panels that he went to and going to see what all he had to say.
Come on, let's replay that one live that we had.
Huh? No, I'm not playing that one. Uh-oh, here's Jimbo. Hey, Jimbo.
Hey, I was hoping to catch Ern before he left.
He's still in the chat. Come up, Ernie, if you want to talk to Jimbo. But the thing is this. Ernie, you need to come up and talk to us like human beings and adults and not like in threatening us. Because your threats don't mean darn thing. I don't understand why he's turning on Candace like that. After all this time, now he wants to start this stuff up. I know Don Wells would never, ever hurt his daughter in that way. Do you not think that, yeah, you come up here threatening us, Ernie. Come up here.
Come up here.
Come on up,
We're going to
Ernie.
scream at you, Ernie. We'll be nice to you if you'll be nice back. Come up here.
The problem is, yes, I did drop charges. And so we finish up this month. I have my own reasons about things and I want things to rest. But Ernie coming up here bringing it up, that is nothing to Ernie.
No, it ain't nothing to Ernie.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
I've never been on her channel. Never.
Hold over another person's head.
You was challenged to a ring match from somebody.
I don't hate Ernie. I just wish Ernie would be truthful. I don't hate Ernie. I don't wish anything bad on Ernie, but this is hurting Candace and she's already been through enough.
Yeah, I saw some of those videos of her today and I had never seen them with her breaking down and crying while Ernie was berating her. Mm-hmm. And it broke my heart.
Yeah, but what he doesn't understand is when he says that he called her like that, she had another friend there that's not Kathy, and she's in the chat. Ernie.
Well, Ernie's never been a father, so he don't understand that, right, Ern?
You did marry a 12-year-old, right, Jimbo?
I did. When I was 17, I sure did. Anything else?
And then after that, you divorced and you was overage and you took another underage across the state lines, right?
Nope.
You sure?
Yeah.
How old was she? How old was she? And you kept her for 2 years. I got it. I got all of it.
For 2 years? Let's do your math now, Ern. How old was the one I got married?
I don't know. You tell me. You told me first you married a 15-year-old. You lied.
Well, I was told she was 15.
No, you wasn't. That's a lie. That's a lie. The papers you signed, the marriage certificate all says she's 12, liar.
I was, Ernie, but listen. That was
you playing basketball. You playing basketball when you signed those papers, wouldn't you?
I was, yep.
So you signed something from in front of a notary and a judge while you was playing basketball. That's bullshit.
Let me ask you something, Ernie.
Who filed for the divorce? Who filed for divorce? Who filed for divorce? You or her?
I did, Ernie.
She says she did.
She says she did?
You know, the divorce paper says it. The divorce paper says it. The divorce says it. The divorce says it. The divorce says it.
Sure.
Now, next question. Why did you tell everybody? Why did you tell everybody?
No more questions till you show that receipt.
No. Why did you fake a messenger
morning,
of her when she's not even on Messenger?
baby.
I didn't fake a messenger with her, Ernie. Look at
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. You showed a message. You showed a message with her saying, "I'm sorry for lying to you that I'm 15 years old." When you
somebody have
knew,
her
you just
channel
caught
so I can
yourself.
look at
When
it?
you knew the paper said that she was 12, you just admitted it was 12. You
Oh,
just
yeah, I
admitted
watched
it.
that one.
That's your gossip moment, Jimbo. That's what I've been waiting to get you on for a long time. Even. No, I'm not. Even Speakeasy busted you. You let Speakeasy bust you not one, not two, not three, not four, not five, 6 times. And then Katie of all people destroyed you. Destroyed you.
Taking little bits and pieces of here stuff here there.
It was from you. It was from you.
No,
it was from you. It was from you admitting it over and over and over. 4 or 5 different stories. Everybody in the chat knows it's true.
I just
You
didn't
married
want
a
to go
12-year-old dude. I have never
over
even looked
what
at a
everybody
kid
would be
like
going
that.
over.
Never, ever. I always wanted older women. You're the one
Good
that has
morning,
to have the
Nancy.
control, the manipulation.
Last night.
That's why you got to have your little French fries and your onions diced real little light, right? You got to have them thin. You got to have them thin, right? Right? That's why Thelma's walking around like a brain dead zombie right now. Don't know whether she's in or out, right?
Hey, Thelma, come here a minute.
Are you gonna have your kids go on dollies too on Turtle Island and say, "My daddy's good, don't kick him off a fake island"? Oh God, you had every single one of them going up there. You did. If you would have had your aunt and uncle, they'd have been up there calling too. Don't kick Jimbo off of Turtle Island. Oh God, he's a real good man. You have to have everybody else do everything for you, just like you do your bullshit. You're just mad. You got called out. Not once, not twice, not 3,
What
about
color
4
you
different people just now.
And
I can
you
say
are
Mike Groff
lucky.
on
I
your
need to
big
get
ass,
mine
but
done today
I
too,
really don't
girl.
like to associate myself
Might
with
have
pedos.
to after I get up here. If they're open, because the 4th of July, I may have to wait until Monday.
Let him finish, Ernie.
But I bet they're going to be
Yeah, the
beautiful.
messenger messages. Look at them, Ernie. They're clearly whoever was messaging me said that they were married to a man named
420,
John.
you don't give me those eyes this morning.
My
How are
wife
you,
didn't never
girl?
marry a man named John. So I didn't make that account because I damn well know who my wife married. She married Oscar Magger Jr. when she was 15.
What?
Yep.
Ew. Really?
Don't hate on the Maggers. They're pretty good fellers.
Yep.
Oscar?
Ernie,
Yeah, they
but
got
what
3
was
kids
it
together. They got 3 kids together, and Benny Key said one of them was mine. The oldest one was mine.
Thelma and Oscar had kids?
No.
Oh.
Pauletta, my first wife.
That goes to show you how brain dead this panel is.
See, all you can do is insult people. You can't have an intelligent conversation.
You got some brain dead.
You can't have an intelligent conversation because you ain't got no brain cells left after all that meth.
Ernie.
Oh, that sounds so
Why are you trying to hurt
beautiful.
Candace? That's what I don't
That sounds so
understand.
beautiful.
Yeah, Ernie.
And your
why you making
lashes.
shit up on Don
Whoa,
Candace?
girl, you go.
Do they not been through hell?
You have a receipt of that claw hammer?
Hey, Gail.
They have been through literal hell, Ernie, and still going through it. You
Yesterday,
know,
I took mine off. It'd been 3 weeks. I got to get there Monday.
Nobody says.
No, but he would damn sure molest them, right? And he's molested plenty, right? Am I right? Am I right? Am I right, Daisy? Has he molested somebody before? Is he a pedo? He's not a pedo?
Sorry, baby.
Okay.
Give Whiteboy a link, Big Mama.
Yeah, give Whiteboy a link. He'd like to talk to Ernie too. Ernie ran away after.
We're gonna dogpile Ernie here, and I'm gonna destroy every single one of you. Come on, bring it.
Come here. Are you brain dead?
Just make sure you hit your knees tonight and pray to your God there, Daisy, whichever one you follow. You're not what you have put out to people. You're not clear to the people. The people deserve the answers.
Ernie, my brain dead wife
Ernie,
here.
every one of your steps. Hold on, Ernie.
4 kids. Work.
Ernie, every one of your subs and the people that love you deserve to know that your hemophilia is actually in the full-blown high 5 and that you are dying from the high 5. Not hemophilia, which is also sexually transmitted, but you're dying from the high 5. You got to start being responsible and telling people. And if you don't want to say it was gay for pay, don't say it. Whatever. But be honest. Fuck, man. People are tired of you not being honest. That's the problem. You've said you was going to be in movies. You've said you was going to build this. You said you was going to do this. You said you was going to go be a police officer. Ernie, there's so many fucking lies that it's insane. And then you want people to believe you. And I just don't understand why you won't just tell the truth, because maybe they might still send you the money you need. You know, maybe they might. Thank you, Just Wimbles. I don't have my phone with me right now. So, I do have her channel. So I don't know if I can grab that or not, because I don't have my phone in here. I may have to go get my phone. But Ernie needs to tell the truth that hemophilia is a sexual transmitted disease between men that has turned into full-blown high 5. That is what Ernie is dying from. High 5. That's why he's wilting away to nothing. And he probably won't make it until December. That shit sneaks up on you, especially when you're doing drugs. Sneaks up on you and takes you away. Yeah, be about it. Don't talk about it. Don't get on panel and tell other people to talk their business when you won't talk your own. That's what pisses me off.
Worked my whole life. How my brain dead?
Worked your whole life. Let me ask you a question. Did you say you should put drops in my food or something so it would have killed me?
Yep, she did. No, she said shit yourself to death.
Yep, she did. Yep, she did. Yep, she did, Jimbo. Can you make up your mind? You got another parent or something like that. Yep, she did. No, she didn't.
Ernie, why are those women in the courtroom testifying against you for being threatened?
I told him that somebody.
Why is the lady?
No, you said I wish I would have done it, Thelma. We had Jimbo just told you. Jimbo just told us. How about you shut up, Dickwood? How about you shut up, Dickwood? You
had to do that.
You fat old simp looking thing. If you're gonna let me talk, you ain't gonna let me talk to Jimbo, are you? You're gonna protect him like you protected Don a while ago when I came up on panel. The truth will stand. The truth will stand. Listen, there's a new agent. There's a new TBI agent that's looking at this, and they damn well watching this shit right now. They're watching you protect people who are murderers and who are accessories, and it's the shame that Summer Wells is the person who will never have justice because of people like you, white boy, who want to.
At this point, you're huffing rage. You're literally huffing the cockroach medicine.
So you're gonna let him come in here and keep me from talking to Jimbo when I'm about to destroy him. You're gonna do that, Daisy? I think you need a better understanding of what God you serve. Because you're not serving God right now, and you damn sure ain't meeting needs and praying to Jesus. You're praying to Satan by protecting Don Wells and Candace Wells and this pedo up here and this pedo lover. I'm out of here. I wouldn't waste my time with the likes of you idiots. You are stupid, ignorant, and you don't even know what you're talking about. I'm not running from nobody. I'm not running from nobody. You said one thing and Jimbo said the other. Hey, Jimbo, come and get it, big boy. Come and talk. Come and talk. You just said yes, and she said no. Put a 1 in the chat if you heard that. Jimbo said yes, Thelma said no. It's a bunch of liars. Daisy, you're a host of a bunch of liars, and I'm not in that. I'm not in that. I've got bigger and better things to do. The treasure hunter's back. And you know what, Daisy? I would never believe.
Heather, you're not the first one to say that.
You know what?
You're not the first one. Somebody very close to me.
You need to be sitting in the front pew, Daisy. You just destroyed your own channel by lies and letting these liars up. Exactly. White boy, run over to your wife and ask her for some information and see if you can come back up here and talk to the big dog. Jump off that porch, boy, because that's all you are. That's all you've ever been. All you've ever done is dodged anybody in your life, and that's all it ever will be.
Shut up, Ernie. Quit being like your fucking
Oh, you gonna start crying now? You're fake ass crying. Did you do that when you hit your people in the insurance? When you dozed out for being on your fucking medications and you just bust people and you let Jimbo sue them? Oh, no. Jimbo he makes you take the fall, right, for signing fake checks and shit, trying to pay off a vehicle. But Jimbo, and you just said it. You just said it. No, I didn't do it. But Jimbo said, yes, you did. I'm out of here. Much respect. God bless you all. We the people will protect the children at all costs.
Ernie, talk to you.
This was last night. All right, so hang on 1 second. Boom. All right, so now I need to go and find. I gotta go back to that so I can put that in my thing. Now I need to go and find CCL, which I know that you guys have put it in the chat, but I don't have it because I can't get it from StreamYard. And I don't have my phone in here, so I'm going to see if I can find it over here because I know I subbed up to her. See if I can find it over. I told her the other day to go live. I may have to go get my phone. I don't find her. Yeah, it must have gotten nasty last night with all this fighting and craziness. He was on everybody's panel. Not mine. He wasn't on mine. I guess I went live too late. I know I'm subbed to her. All right, somebody I'm going to give you my StreamYard link. Can somebody come up here and put it in the private back chat for me? Because I cannot find it. Hey, Sunbeach, how are you, honey? Can somebody come up and just put it in the private chat for me? Yeah, he's always revealing himself, but won't tell the truth that he has the high five, which is from the hemophilia that I showed today. While we're doing that, I'm going to show you that's exactly what he has. Yeah, hemophilia can be linked to high five because hemophiliacs can transmit high five through sexual contact. Hemophilia A is a sex-linked inherited disorder that primarily affects men. So that's what he got first, was the hemophilia A, a sex-linked inherited disorder. Primarily affects men because of their anus without protection. In the late 1970s and early 1980s, when hemophilia treatments were made from donated blood, thousands of people with hemophilia were infected with high five and other blood-borne viruses. This includes clotting concentrates that could transmit high five to hemophiliacs, even only one person carrying high five was involved. Okay, so, right, here we go.
All right.
Hey, love.
Hello, hold on, I'm trying here. Let's see.
All right, thank you.
There you go. I think that
Thank
worked.
you, baby.
All right, can
All
you
right.
take me off now?
I'll remove you. Okay, hello, curly girl. How are you, honey? All right, so now we are going to go to CCL. Oh, honey, you sent me the link to my membership. you got to come back up here. You sent me the link to my membership. Oh no, you got to come back up here. You sent me the link to my membership. Good morning and happy 4th of July, Sun Beach. My sister's voice. You got to come back up here, baby. Here's the link to come back up. So That was the link to my membership. Shit. Well, she said she never goes live, and I really didn't know why. And I said, we'll go live. I told her yesterday, I believe it was, we'll go live. People will come. And I didn't even know that she had a membership or anything like that. Hopefully she can get back up here. Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, that's what he has. He has hemophilia. He is correct, but that's also sexually transmitted. And then it has become full-blown, you know what? The high five. Welcome back, babe.
All right. Hold on. Let me see here. I have too much stuff on my, what's it called? Clipboard. No, not recording. Shoot, chat. Okay. It's been so long since I've done. Okay, there we go. No, crap. Crud. Sorry.
That's all right. I'm going to check it before you leave.
Yeah, hold on. It's not letting me even get to my clipboard now. It's only doing your link. All right.
That was so funny.
Oh, all right. Hold on. I might have to leave and try to get that as my first link and then try this again.
Okay.
All right. Let's see.
I went to look and I was like, wait, that's my join link. That's not going to work. And I can't even pin my join link because I'm not, I don't got my phone with me. I should have went in my bedroom and got my phone, but we're already live and I'm not going to just leave you hanging. Right? Beep, beep. Ernie is exactly what I said he was 3 years ago. I was right on the money. Alrighty then. She's back.
All right. Let's try this one more time.
Okay.
All right. See if that's the right one first.
Crimes and Lies.
Do that. Yeah. Is that the right one?
Yeah, that's the right one, but I thought it was Crazy Chicken Lady that went live.
Oh, the Crazy Chicken Ladies one? Oh, okay. Shoot. I don't have hers. Let me get hers.
Yeah, I thought she went live because I don't want to cover the crimes, lies, and all that because everybody's been, they're wanting to cover it. Everybody. And I just don't, I was trying to,
Just do Miss Daisy's.
I did Miss Daisy's. I did Mama T's. I did White Boy Radio. And now somebody said, I think it was Crazy Chicken Lady that went live. Or no, it's the CLL. Okay, I'll go to Markella then. I'm going to go to Markella because
okay.
Markella went live.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, she went live. So I'm going to go show her video and let you hear how Tina lives with her kids.
Oh, yeah, that's scary.
Yeah.
All right, love.
All right. Bye, babe.
All right. Bye.
All righty. So, yeah. So Ernie has the high five and he won't admit it. And I'm not sure why he won't admit it because, like, if you look up hemophilia, you see it's a sexually transmitted disease between men. And then if you continue on, it becomes full-blown high five. And so that's why he was in a cart because he can barely walk. It's true. If you go look up all of the things of the high five, he has it all. So it is what it is. Okay, so Markella is the next one we're going to. That is the one I wanted right here. So, all righty. All right, so she right here is going to talk about how Tina lives, how Ernie and this, that, and the third. So let's go.
Trader's panel and cuss me because I went up on her panel to speak the truth. No. Why don't you bring your truth? No, Mountain Violet. Oh, while I'm thinking about it, I have modded a few of you people up. Please do not block. If the comments get really, really bad, time them out, but don't block them. I'm setting the record straight. Nowhere have I ever claimed to be the tiger or eagle or any other animal, but if I did, it would be a wolf.
That's why I wanted to show you. I figured you missed.
Mountain Violet, I don't have a problem with you. I never have had a problem with you. My
Wimbles
problem is
gifted
with Ernie
one membership
and Mama
to
T
today's
and Lori and all
fan.
them.
And it looks like
You
Heather
know, you
became a
go into their
member.
chat and they ask you a question
Welcome,
and you
Heather.
answer it and you get blocked for it. How's that right? That's not right at all. You know,
Who became a member?
that's not.
Is it Heather?
If you can't speak freely,
Thank you, Wimbles. Was it Heather that became a member? I gotta
that's
write
right,
it down.
Pink Warrior. He doesn't. He doesn't have anything. You know, he's living on the streets.
Oh, welcome, my
He's living in
sister's
tents.
voice.
He's living in a barn.
Hang on.
I did some research on this.
Welcome, my sister's voice, to being a Days fan. And thank you, Wimbles. Thank you so much, sweetheart. Thank you. Let me write this down. Well, okay, so she's getting to the part where she done some research on Ernie. Let's go back. I talked through it.
Ever claimed to be the tiger or eagle or any other animal, but if I did, it would be a wolf. Mountain Violet, I don't have a problem with you. I never have had a problem with you. My problem is with Ernie and Mama T and Lori and all them. You know, you go into their chat and they ask you a question and you answer it and you get blocked for it. How's that right? That's not right at all. You know, it's not. If you can't speak freely,
Hold on. We got one more member. Yes, we've got Chica. Chica is a new Days fan. Thank you so much, Chica. Thank you for becoming a Days fan. Everybody, welcome in our new fans.
that's right, Pink Warrior. He doesn't. He doesn't have anything. You know, he's living on the streets. He's living in tents. He's living in a barn. I did some research on this. I did some research on Tina. I saw her property. Do you know her children take a bath in a bathtub, sitting outside in a yard with a fire pit underneath the bathtub? Did you all know that?
Okay, did everybody just hear that? That Tina's kids take a bath in a bathtub, setting outside with heat, like a fireplace or something underneath it that heats the water. Did anybody else hear that? Yeah, very sickening when these people could even be getting a place for having kids. They could get, a normal, government place because they have these kids. But they take a bath outside and they all take a bath in the same water, like back in the old days, but outside. Imagine when it's going to get cold. The hell they do when it gets cold. Oh my goodness, I can't. I am floored about this.
Did anybody know that? And then I wonder why people wants to take her children from her. No child deserves to live like that. Not at all. Not at all. That's sick. Very sick. Yeah. I have her name. I know her. I know her name. I know who she is. Ernie thinks I'm stupid. Ernie thinks I don't do my homework. I do my homework. You know. No, Annie, they sure don't. They sure don't. You know. Yes. Cuckoo, a tub outside in the yard, in the middle of nowhere,
This is
with a
sick.
fire pit underneath it to warm the water so her children can take a bath. Yep.
You can get government assistance. You can get government
Mount Violet, that's
housing.
sick.
There is no
That's
reason
sick, especially with her children there.
to live like
Yeah.
that. No reason.
That ain't right. It's not right at all. I have no remorse for any of them. None. None. And he, you know, he's just as bad as she is.
And they're gonna go get predators. Okay.
But it shows that, you know, Ernie don't take a bath in that bathtub because look at him. He's nasty. He's filthy.
That's where he's staying. He's staying at Tina's. I'm telling you.
I don't even know how to say it. I really don't. It's gross. Thank you, Mount Violet. I appreciate you stopping in. And how is it for pleasure? Where's her children taking a bath at? You can't tell me they're not taking a bath there too. That's disgusting. Disgusting.
Sure is.
Yeah. I would not let my children live like that. You know, I would give my children to somebody that cared about them before I would put my child through that.
Amen on
I
that
was
one.
wrong. And they live in tents. They live in a barn. You know, and from what I understand, Ernie's living there, and he's just as gross. I have no words for Ernie whatsoever that is nice at all. You know, show me you're this big bounty hunter. Show me you're this big predator hunter. Show me your paperwork showing that you was a
Yes, just
federal
beautiful
officer.
picture of you now.
Show me.
Yes.
Show me all of it, Ernie.
Some of them are
Show me every bit of it.
teenagers,
I want to see
some
it.
of
I
them
want
are
the proof.
children.
You ain't got proof. And what you do have, most of it, you printed your damn self. You know, you can't even pass a background check to even go to work anywhere. Where you going to go to work at, Ernie? You got warrants. And don't say you don't have warrants, because you do. I have the proof that you have warrants. Show me. I know you're watching. The link's pinned. Come on up. That's right, Pink Warrior. Liar for hire. But the thing is, no one's going to hire him. And if he says he's got a job, he's probably lying about that too.
Right, just Wimbles. Well, you can.
Because all I've ever seen is him living on the damn street, showing people that
you can put the
wandering
lion
around
in
that's
the
all messed up
Moa
on
in your
drugs
name
and
if you
everything else,
want,
and he's
baby.
right there amongst the middle of it.
Everybody can. Whoever
I
wants
mean, you
to
can look at his feet
represent
and you can
when
see
you
the
go
needle
somewhere,
tracks
you can
in his
put it
feet,
in there.
y'all. He's gross. Yeah. Captain, it still don't make it right.
Where is the father in this? I know
You
that.
know, like I said, no
Xander's
child
not.
deserves to live like that. I don't care who you are. I understand people fall on hard times, but
there's government funding
from what I
for this.
understand, she's lived like that for a while.
There's government funding. They could get an apartment. They're a duplex. There's government funding, a house.
You know,
There's government
Ernie,
funding.
you can take that link. Hi, Mr. B. How are you doing? Yep, take that link, Ernie. Come on. Come on up, Ernie. Let's talk about it. You want to silence me? You want to silence me when it comes to children? It's not going to work. I will not be quiet when it comes to children. You want to sit here and you want to pussyfoot around about a man looking at a grown man looking at little bitty girls down to the age of 3 years old? How is that right, Ernie? How do you give him a free pass? How's that right? You're supposed to be the big predator hunter. Come on, Ernie. Come on, tell me.
Oh, how
You
nice.
think I'm mad?
She's used to it with ice.
I can get even madder. I promise you, because this pisses me off worse than anything. You just give a man a free pass. Oh, well, just delete it off of there. Well, apparently he didn't take your advice and delete it. He went and followed more little girls. More. I have no idea on Night Watch. I don't know what changed.
Yeah, Xander is not the dad. And here's the link
I couldn't tell you.
Markella, but I will
Ernie's
be
been
also
on his way
putting
to
it
hell,
in my
Captain.
description.
And in the end, he'll pay for every bit of his lies, every bit of his nonsense, everything, his scamming, all of it. You know, I'm sorry to say that I once believed in this man, you know, and I once took up for him, and I took up for Mama T and all of them, but them days is done and over with. There will be no more. I'm not taking up for none of them anymore. Hi, Nicolina, welcome in. You know, I'm sick of it. I'm sick of him, you know, thinking that he can just walk all over everybody and, you know, him get a free pass on everything. It don't work that way, Ernie. You're a piece of shit, and you're always going to be a piece of shit. And to sit there and hear the words that come out of your mouth, well, that's sick, man. Sick. Yeah. And I hope like hell you have reported that to TBI, which you probably haven't.
Well, this is the thing. If he talks to TBI, all they have to do is lure him and arrest him and put him in Kentucky jail. There's no way he's going, because as soon as they get his number to call him and they ping his phone, it's over. It's over for him. Why he wants to get himself involved in this is beyond me, because the person that's going to be arrested first is going to be Ernie.
Daisy Joe, I have no idea why people support him after all of that. None. I have no idea why. Well, I believe that he is at Tina's because he claims that he's going back to them, and
Okay,
he's
there's
going to be back over the
to
predator
the video
hunters.
we're watching, but I will put it in the description.
Whatever the name of his organization is. But I don't know. I don't know what to say. I really don't. If y'all want to support him, that's fine. You know, I'm not. I was wrong by supporting him, and I'll admit it. But I will never support him again. And I'm sure Tiptoe will not support him. Yeah, Tiptoe won't support him no more either, and she did too. You know, and for him to sit there and up on a panel and cuss a woman like he did and tell Mama T that he was going to knock her teeth down her throat, that ain't right. That's not right to talk to a woman like that at all. Nicolina, can you show yourself so I can see you? Nicolina, can you show me yourself in the back, please? Okay.
Don't make me do that. I'm laying down.
I'm sorry, but I just don't trust nobody right now. I don't trust no one right now, so that's why.
Okay, well, I'll apologize for jumping your shit.
No, it's okay, Nicolina. I totally understand. You know, you was right. I was wrong. I shouldn't have never listened to
I just have
them.
lot of disdain for Ernie because of the last 2.5 years of his shit on YouTube. The shit on YouTube far exceeds what he did on Facebook because he has a bigger audience and he can call people in where when he was on Facebook, everyone knew him from his community. So they didn't really take him seriously because they knew him. And today,
don't you give me those eyes.
Brooks chat.
Oh,
I listened
Lordy.
for like an hour and I was at work and I had to take my earbuds out. I couldn't listen to another fucking lie about Summer again.
It was gross.
he has changed his stories so many times, and this is about a little girl. But for Ernie, it's always been about clout. And I don't know if you have kids.
Yes, I have 6 actually, Nicolina.
What's that?
I have 6 children.
So you understand, and I'll tell you from my point of view.
That's what one of my good friends thinks too.
My boys are adults.
I don't know why, but they think it.
Raising my
and
boys,
so do you.
it was a different time because there wasn't the social media. There was still a community, neighborhood type lifestyle where we weren't worrying about abductions and sex trafficking.
There's not much he can do except he's dying.
And as when I had my daughter Maggie is when about the time that social media really blew up. And I know people look at me like this huge bitch, but that's a defense mechanism for the most part. Like, but on YouTube, I'm just a bitch because I can be. But in real life, I'm a worrywart.
Yeah. Jeff, can you show yourself? Sorry, Nate. I was asking Jeff to show himself.
Who?
Okay. All right, Jeff.
Oh, okay. So I've just been like raising this little girl into a woman, and it is the scariest thing I have ever done. And being on YouTube,
Right, probably.
there are so many predators, and Ernie's one of them.
Yeah, that's scary as hell that he tried to buy a gun. I
mean,
don't even know what to think
how does it
about
feel,
that.
Ernie, to be hunted and you're the predator hunter, but you're being hunted?
But he's also a predator.
Yeah.
I mean, it may not be in the sense of I mean, I have my own thoughts on him and his travel, but
Right,
he,
Misty?
I truly believe anybody that, how do I put this? Because I'm still reeling from today. He doesn't protect children. He uses that to make money, to con women.
Good morning.
Mainly
Happy
with his
birthday
cult
to
like
you.
personality.
Izzy.
He is a hustler. He preys on women of low self-esteem. He preys on women that want to feel like they belong, or women that feel like they need to save somebody from themselves, like Lori. And I've watched this go on for 2.5 years, and it is mind-boggling to me the amount of women that financially support him, first of all, but second of all, those same women that have been in this community allow him to hustle new women and men in his community with his pendants and his t-shirts and his lightning tire charging cables, and they never get delivered. They never have. He's had action figures, posters that he's going to sign his name on. None of it ever gets delivered, Markella. And that's enraging to me because most of these people live on a serious fixed income.
Right.
Like less than $13,000 a year.
Right.
And then for Brooke to
Yeah,
put him,
she
prop
is.
him up, that's just going to gas him up, Markella.
Nope. I have no respect for him, and I'm sorry for the things
Stop
that I've
it.
said to you.
4 years or 3
because
years
I
ago
didn't
when he came
listen. I
here,
wanted to believe
or
what Ernie
however
was
long.
saying and what Mama T was saying.
Tried to stop,
But like I told Ernie here not
not
too
many
long ago,
people
when I
would
saw
listen.
Mama T go back to Ernie after everything that he said about her and Lori, I have no remorse for him, and I'm done with them all. Done.
I'm sorry too. I mean, I'm not innocent. I'm a fucking mean bitch at times, but I also do get blamed for things that I've never done.
Right.
And I'll always tell you if I've done something. I will never hide that, but I get blamed. It's always Nicolina's fault. And that does weigh on me as a person, because don't blame me. I'll tell you if I did it.
Yeah.
And
Izzy, it's
I
going to
guess it's
stop
just
because he
infuriating.
has
It's
full
I
blown
don't even
high
know.
five,
It's
so
the
he's not going
Duncan
to make
Kruger
it
effect, I
to
guess.
December.
Yeah.
But I do apologize, and I'm glad that you have come around. I hope you don't go back like Mama T or Love or
No,
any of
there's no chance of that happening ever. No, I'm done with them all. What, Jeff?
Well, thanks for having me. I'm gonna drop down. I'm gonna go I'm gonna drop down and go and listen, but I apologize. I'm glad that you see him for what he is.
Well, I appreciate you coming up, and I appreciate your apology. Thank you.
Yep. Have a good night.
You too. But
hello, Jeff.
Hello, Tiptoe. And Markella, I'm disappointed that you didn't include me as one of your children.
Oh, Jeffrey. No, we're fake. Remember, how can you be one of my kids when you're fake?
But
remember,
he is
just
not going to
believe
be
I'm
here.
talking to two fake
Trust and
people.
believe. He has the high five.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm not fake, and I'm with Ernie. And if I say I done something, I done it. I'll own my right. I mean, I'll own my wrongs, and I'll try and right my wrongs. You know, where are you trying? You're not trying to do anything, Ernie. How about you go turn yourself in before you claim to be a damn predator hunter? How about that, Ernie? Go fix your own mistakes. You won't do that.
Predator protector.
No. And then to set up on a panel and call my friend a liar? No. No. And Ernie, just know. Yeah. Well, Ernie, just know that me and Jeff and Tiptoe, we have nightly calls every night. Every night. But you want to play it off like we're both lying. No. It's not going to happen. I'm not fake. Ernie, you're the fake one. You might show your face. You might show your face on YouTube, but you're fake. You are a fake motherfucker.
He portrays himself to be one thing, but yet he has no proof showing what he has ever done.
No, and he won't. He
Other
won't show
than
it.
run his mouth.
Run his mouth and run people down that speak in truth and silence the ones that are speaking the truth on him is all they're doing. Every one of his mods and him included, all they do is block everybody that speaks truth. But you forget one thing, Ernie. We all have a channel. We can all go live. You can't silence us. You can try, but it ain't going to work.
He's to rescue children, but he can't show one that he has rescued.
No.
He can talk his talk, but he can't walk that walk.
Pink Warrior, he can be triggered all he wants. It's not going to do no good here. And Ernie, Ernie and Mama T, I'm going to tell you guys something right now. Don't ever message me again. Don't email me. I want nothing to do with you all. Don't contact me for nothing at all. And Ernie, I hope you enjoy all those graphics that I designed for you. They look pretty damn good on your wall. That's the only thing I got to say that's good. You know, you want to treat me like shit, you go right ahead. You want to let people walk all over me on your panel when you ask me to come up on your panel and present this and help you with Chris, but yet you want to treat him like he's a child up on that panel. He knows what the hell he was doing. And you can't prove no different to me.
And didn't he cut your volume off?
There was times that I couldn't talk. Why? I don't know. But you know, I would try to talk and he would overtalk me, and the people that was on his panel would overtalk me. You know, I'm not saying that some of the things that they said up there on panel wasn't truth. You know, I can't make Ernie report this. I can't make Ernie do anything. I can't make him treat the situation at the time any different. You know, I just feel like, in my own opinion, that Ernie just gave this man a free pass. Yeah, I
I'm
might
so
have,
glad you all figured
you know,
it out.
got him up on panel and everything. But if it had not been for me, traders, and whoever bringing it to his attention, he would have never done this. You know, he asked me on his live that he done right before that live what my problem was with him, and I told him. I said, my problem with you is you just gave a man a free pass for looking at little girls.
Izzy, he doesn't have long. He has
Nightwatch, he's still friends
full-blown
with him on Facebook. Friends, and he wants to sit there and say that he can't see his Facebook. That's a lie. That is a lie. I am not friends with Chris on Facebook, and I can see everything on it. That's a lie. I saw everything on it. So Ernie, if I can see it and you're on his friends on Facebook, then you can see a hell of a lot more than I can. So come again with your lies. You know, and everybody on YouTube will just keep debunking your lies. And you telling everybody, oh, I'm not going to go live no more. I'm done. I got to take care of myself. Lie.
We've heard that before.
Yeah. Yeah. We've heard that many, many times, Ernie. Yeah. So, you know, you keep on going. Keep it up, Ernie. I don't feel sorry for you one bit. You made your bed. Now you can sleep in it. Oh, I'm sure he is, Pink. But he said that Chris hasn't been back to their chat since. And that's a lie because I was watching one of his lives one night and Chris was in his chat. But I'm sure Ernie's going to say, oh, well, that was a fake account. Because he wants to baby him and just sweep it all under the rug.
No, Izzy, there is proof. Let me show you. You know how he talks about hemophilia all the time? He's got hemophilia. Yeah, that's a sexually transmitted disease that is also from man to man. Can be linked to the high five because hemophiliacs can transmit high five through sexual contact. Hemophilia A is a sex-linked inherited disorder that primarily affects men. Now, that's a person that gets it from, you know, just inherited. He got it through sexual intercourse with a man, and it is turned into full-blown, that word, high five. That's why he'll say hemophilia, which is a sexually transmitted disease, but once not treated, turns into that. That is what he has, period. And he doesn't have long to live. It's at its last course. I bet you he don't make it till December. And yes, he does shoot up with meth or something else because I saw his track marks. So that is as well, which didn't help, you know, with his organs and all of that. No, it's what, okay, so when he went and talked to Team Rose, he told Team Rose he had a friend that had the high five. He was worried about it, scared, didn't know what to do, like as if he had it. And then she told him she was R negative, and then he said that oh well, I'm R negative. So, and she said that she was immune to it, and he's like, oh, so am I. And then he's told us that he keeps talking about hemophilia, and so I went to look it up myself because he's not going to say the high five because then that shows that it was gay for pay. He just says hemophilia. Well, the hemophilia for him actually came from sexually transmitted disease with a man. And I think once he found out that he had it, that's when he started actually using intravenously because it would help him to get around and walk and do all his shit and stuff and also do the gay for pay. So either number one, when he said his friend had it, either he had found out he had it or one of the people he'd been with expired from it and he found out, or he was contacted by the health department and they told him that this person had it, and then he got scared, and then he talked to Team Rose, and then voila, bum bum bim bing da boom. Once you get down to the 114 pounds, even though you're coming back up to 127, you're not going to make it. Your organs will shut down. You will be gone. That's it. But he's not going to be honest with anybody because he doesn't want anybody to know the truth that he was gay for pay. Period. He doesn't want anybody to know. From the time that he came to this internet, I was the first one to out him for what he was. And I said, he's gay for pay. Then everybody looked at the trial records of Shelby, and there it showed, even the prosecuting attorney brought it out that he was gay for pay. He is not going to show proof of the high five. He's not. I want you to take a good look at him. Hold up. And then I want you to take a good look at AIDS patients. See if it's this one or not. I don't know where I put it. Give me 1 second. I gotta find it. I got so much damn here. I'm going to show you something. This was last night, by the way. Last night. This is why he won't admit, and he calls it cancer, because high five works just like it, but there's no cure for it. There's zero cure for it. There's no cure. He wants on medicine because that's what he's actually starting to do, is get on the medicine, but it's not really working because he's already in the last stage of shit. So it's not going to work. It's not going to work. He knows it's not. Now, I'm going to show this to you. I want you to look at it real close. I want you to listen to the words he says, because you know I'd never steer you wrong, ever. I don't just put shit out there. I just know that this is what's going on. He knows it. We know it. Everybody knows it, except nobody's saying it.
So, did they tell you if it is cancerous or not?
I've already told you they were coming up in the beginning, right? But Candace didn't show up, did she? And then, well, Miss Davis.
Now, mind you, he's wearing an extra small shirt. He is almost looks like a 60-year-old man.
Like I said, anybody who does what you do, you might as well turn your cowbell in. You might as well turn your
Admit it.
Getting in on the side of the bed to start praying anymore.
He's not going to admit it.
Knees out around the other
Doesn't
side.
matter what you
can
do.
start on the other side though,
Because then it goes to
anybody
gay for pay.
that protects a predator.
But he talks about hemophilia. You'll hear it.
In 1994, that says different.
You'll hear it.
So,
Cappy's here and he's triggered.
He's always, look at him, call me a, can you, is that a bastard?
Didn't. He said you didn't anybody, lying bastard. You can't find summer.
You didn't anybody. I mean, wait a minute. Put it back up there. I gotta do this. You didn't anybody. Didn't anybody what? You're missing the most important
does
part.
drugs as well, but
this is the most important part.
That's all of it together is what took him down.
Let him play around a little bit. I like him. He's such a nice little boy, little parrot. I like those different color parrots, especially the yellow ones. Go ahead.
Right now, we already went over that, right? There's two different types. For some reason, my thing ain't working.
Comes up, you're dying. Yeah, I'm dying. You got it right. I'm dying. But
there's two different kinds. We'll go over it in a minute.
Physically die. Well, I'm still capable of a few things that I learned back in the good old West. Was it the West? It wasn't the West. I've been watching too many Westerns. Hell, I've been watching a lot of Westerns here lately. And I don't never watch TV. But yeah, I want you to see me.
So,
You see me now. You see, I ain't nothing. Even trying to make them, I don't have it. And if I show you here, I'm thinner than. I mean, I've got like an extra small. Sure, think about it. I'm dying. There you go. Now, Ghost, you're right. You're right. You're gonna take me
Dying
out.
from
You're
what,
gonna do
Ernie?
this? Huh?
What are you dying from? What are you dying from, Ernie?
It's killing me.
What is?
The tumor's killing me, I guess. I guess that's what's killing me. Hell, I think it's hemophilia that's killing me.
Okay. Boom.
So
I think it's hemophilia that's killing me. Okay. So let me explain something to you that I know for a scientific fact. My friend had a husband that was a hemophiliac. All that was wrong with him was that whenever he would get a cut or something like that, he would bleed out so bad. He would bleed out so bad that he'd have to go straight to the hospital because he would actually bleed out to almost dead. Okay? That's a normal hemophiliac, okay? There's hemophiliac A, which is sexually transmitted disease, and that's through men having sex with each other. And there's hemophiliac B, right? The B is the one where it's by the mother and the father. Yeah, Queen Victoria, exactly. Yes, yes. So there's two different types. Now, Iris, this is my opinion. This is my opinion. But my opinion is true. I don't care how you slice it, dice it, or cut it up and throw it away. It's the truth. The dude is dying from like what I said. He'll call it hemophilia, but then let me show you. Hemophilia, he ain't afraid to say that because a lot of people can be born with that, right? But hemophilia can be linked to high five because hemophiliacs can transmit high five through sexual contact. Hemophilia A is a sex-linked inherited disorder that primarily affects men. Okay, now let's go back to just hemophilia. Hemophilia is an X-linked hereditary disorder that classically affects males due to the presence of only one X chromosome in males. Females are usually carriers due to the presence of a counter X chromosome, but many times manifestation of hemophilia are seen in the heterozygous carrier females. Okay. I asked, is sex linked? Hang on. Hemophilia A and hemophilia B are inherited in an X-linked recession pattern. The genes associated with these conditions are located on the X chromosomes, which is one of the two sex chromosomes. Male who only have one X chromosome, an altered copy of the gene in each cell is sufficient to cause condition. Now, if he had just hemophilia, he would have known that all his life. But all of a sudden, it comes out of nowhere. He has hemophilia. Then he goes to Team Rose, tells Team Rose, calls her on the phone and says, I'm really scared because one of my friends are passing away or has the, high five, right? And yeah, I'm covering my ass because this is just my thoughts, but you can see my thoughts are coming true. But anyway, and he was very worried about it. So Team Rose came in and talked to me about it and said that yes, it was the high five. So either somebody had been with expired and he was called, or it was him and he got tested and it was him, or somebody contracted it and he was called from the health department. And he just said a couple of days ago he took 6 or 7 high five tests. But he'll say it's hemophilia, but he won't say what it actually is. And then if you take intravenous drugs on top of it, just like that model, Gia, well, baby, once you get all that and everything, you're gone. That's it. That's it. There's no more helping you. And people say he's on drugs right now. Yeah, I think he's on opiates, the pain medicine that they give you, because there's no hope for you. And it's so far that he didn't get treated, tested, or nothing else, that, in my opinion, it's so far along, there's nothing. Not even the medication can help him. That's just my opinion. I don't think he'll make it till December. I really don't. That's just my opinion, though. I'm just saying my opinion on it. All right, so back to it.
What is he? Because he hadn't shown no realness either.
No, not at all. Not at all. I wouldn't trust Ernie as far as I can throw him. No. Jeff is saying your device is not connected.
He's just not going to say it, because then it means it's gay pay, and it means that the prosecuting attorney, was correct. So, I only play usually half everything so that people can go and give a thumbs up, give a like. I'm going to leave all of these things in the description below. But I read this in my cards like last year. I read this in my cards. And also it said that he was on drugs and everything else. Like, he lives a dark life. He doesn't have long. He's not lying, but it's not hemophilia. The hemophilia has now turned into the full-blown high five, in my opinion. And people can go do scientific research. Go look up what high five does. Go look up all of the... Okay, we'll look it up together. How about that? I looked at the... It's everything. Go. All right. All right, here we go. Now, these are my thoughts, my feelings, and I'm putting this in here, okay? Remember how he talks about muscle aches all the time? His muscles just ache. Did you see the skin rash down when he first started weighing himself? That was down there at the thing, down there by where he saw the marks. Okay, so symptoms of the high five in males can include flu-like symptoms. Not everyone experiences the same symptoms or any symptoms at all. These symptoms can appear within a few weeks of exposure to the high five and can last for days or weeks. Fever, muscle aches, sore throat, swollen lymph nodes, night sweats, mouth ulcers, skin rash, fatigue. I need a new mouse. Okay, muscle aches and joint pain. He talks about that all the time. He had a rash down there by where the track marks were. I don't know about his mouth and throat. Swollen lymph glands, also called nodes, mainly in the neck. Diarrhea and weight loss. Okay. Five in males can include proctitis, penile ulcers, prostatitis, hypogonadism, and erectile dysfunction. Okay, now, who said that he had to use a penis pump? Who said he had to use a penis pump? Do you remember who said he had to use a penis pump? I've already said that, Jess. But does anybody know who said that? He did, but who's the first one? China. China said he can't have sex without a penis pump. He had erectile dysfunction 2 years ago. Now let's continue to go through it. Muscle aches, sore throat, chills, and a rash. In some cases, may not experience any symptoms. That's, I believe, what he was doing. What is the first symptom? The early signs and symptoms of the high-five infection tend to be non-specific. Within days or weeks of exposure to the virus, a person may notice flu-like symptoms, a rash, and fatigue. Less commonly, mouth ulcers, nausea, and other symptoms may occur. Now, when he was in the hospital last year, do you think he could have been in the hospital for this? Nobody knew? How long can a man have it without knowing? It can take 10 years or more for the high five to show any symptoms, or much, much longer than that for people who take the medicines. There's high five medicines. That's why it's really important for high five regularly, especially if you've had unprotected sex or shared needles. High five treatment can help you stay healthy. What is the most noticeable? Fever, headache, muscle aches and joint pain, rash, sore throat, painful mouth sore, swollen lymph nodes, diarrhea, weight loss. Okay, so now let's go to Ernie, where he was showing his feet when he was showing when he had his socks on. You'll be able to see the rash he had. And he also had rashes on his side, I believe. I can't really remember. Don't really remember. But let's go back through. Is it this one? No, not that one. Okay, on this one, I just want you to look at this one. This is the one where you can actually see the needle injections, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. See all that bruising? Look at all that bruising. Now this right here had a rash, and I'm going to show you because it was infected. Look at all the bruising over here. These are track marks. And look at the toenails. He's been shooting up in the toenails, in my opinion. I mean, this is all bruised. Look at this. And they were looking better from this. This is why he didn't show them before when he just for socks. Let's see where it's at. Okay, so here's when he was wearing tennis shoes. But there's one in here where he was wearing socks. Okay, right here. Look at all that. Look at that. Now, he wasn't going to show his feet because they were all bruised up. They all look like shit. But within a week, they were still bruised up. They were still, you know, you see the track marks. But what the hell is this? Because a week later, all of this is cleared up. A lot of people shoot up in their feet. A lot of people. A lot of people. And they shoot up in their toenails. Because that way people cannot see it. Your feet are always covered, especially a male, if they don't wear sandals and stuff like that. A lot of people. But look at that. What is that? What is that on his leg? I don't know. So we go back a week after this. A week after this, he finally takes his socks off. Where did he take his socks off? Hold on. Here. Takes his stuff and look at that rash. It's healing, but look at all of the bruising. Look at all the bruising. Look at all the needle marks. Look at all this. He couldn't have showed all of that a week prior because that shit all bruised up, infected, a big rash right here. I'm telling you, folks. I'm telling you. I mean, let me blow it up. This ain't no joke. These are needle marks. Look at all these needle marks. Look at this shit. Look at all this bruising. Look at all this bruising over here. Every vein. Look at these veins. These veins right here are gone. Collapsed. Right there's the main one that collapsed. He would even shoot here. I mean, any doctor will tell you. Like, any doctor will tell you. Yeah, I know, but for some reason, he always wanted to do it evidently in his feet because he didn't want anyone to know. But if they're so hooked on it and they don't want nobody to know, that's why he started pulling down his sock and just doing it right there, where he could just do it on the street. Just pop it right there. There's so many marks and it's all bruised up. Like, exactly. They do this to stop people from seeing. Believe you could have checked my ex's arm, super clean, but his feet, oh my effing God. Exactly. I mean, I'm not trying to get people to believe me. You don't have to believe me. I'm just saying what I see is on the other picture a week ago prior, he had a rash. Okay. And he wouldn't show his feet. Finally, he shows his feet, but they're bruised up. There got needle marks all over them. Them needle marks are not going to leave, by the way. They're going to look better, but they're not going to leave. Notice the rash is gone. Notice that rash is gone because he was shooting too much, causing rashes and stuff because of the high five. I'm just telling you what I see, and I hate it. I hate it that he doesn't tell the truth. I hate it that he won't be honest. And I hate it that he lived his life lying and saying that he was attracted to women when in fact he was not. Period. And I really honestly believe in my heart and soul that him and Mega never had sex because at that point, I don't think even a penis pump would have worked. That's just my opinion. But China did, Asia did, and Asia never came back. Just remember that. Asia never came back to say her results. And that scares the living shit out of me, to be honest with you. I pray to God somehow she didn't get it. I pray to God that somehow, some way, it didn't affect her. But that's what I come up with my investigation. My opinion only. Ernie, you owe it to your people. You know how many men out there don't want to admit that they're really gay? Because a lot of them are good looking, blah, 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 and do it undercover. And then they don't. Yeah, she was joking about that, but she's never been back. Because she said she was going to get checked. She would come back and tell us the results and never came back. Never seen them again. Ever. Yeah, or in their groin area. They're so desperate to get that hit in that they'll do it anywhere, especially for people not to see. But how do you think he got on the streets? What usually happens when you just get so messed up? Right, Misty? Okay, Jess, well, you have a happy 4th of July, love. And be careful out there. Have fun with your baby. So I'm just trying to show what I see and putting two together, and how he talked to Team Rose and said that one of his friends had the high five, and it just makes sense, you know? And then you go look at his feet, they're all bruised up, there's track marks everywhere, and he thought people wouldn't notice. He really thought people would not notice the track marks and the bruising. I think he thinks that we're stupid. I really think the man thinks that we are stupid. But we are not stupid, Ernie. And I wish you would just come out for the first time in your life and tell the truth. Even your brother said you've never really been attracted to women. I don't know. I just wish you would come out and tell the truth. Because when you do pass on and it does say, and you leave it behind that expired from that, do you know how sad it's going to be for all your people that thought that you had cancer? Yeah, the bruising instantly. And imagine what it was like a week prior to that. So whoever he got with had him stop taking the actual drugs, and probably got him on pain pills or something like that, so that he wouldn't shoot up no more. And who knows, he was probably doing it for the pain because he had muscle and joint pain and all that stuff. And last year he was in the hospital, but we don't know what he was in the hospital for. We don't know. But yeah, I just wish, Ernie, you would tell the truth. I don't think it's fun for me to have to come up here and, put two and two together and see what you have. And after you talk to Rose and stuff about it, and you even said yourself, you took 6 tests. The only reason you would do that is to see why it's positive. That's too many tests. That's way too many tests. When people usually take that test, it's one time, not 6 in 2 weeks, unless it keeps coming up positive. But anyways, what do I know? I'm just a little old lady on the internet. Or am I? I love you. Thank you all. Have a great 4th of July. And I will see you very soon.
Keep a fire in your heart, a smile on your face, and be kind to someone. This angel watches over all of us on the YouTube Days of Our Lives. Please keep in mind that this is an interactive soap opera. We do not ever go real life dox anyone. It is not meant to hurt, stress, or give anyone pavement scratches nor carpet burns. This is all in fun, and you never know who will be in the show. Thank you for watching. Love to all. Don't forget to like, share, and comment. Until next time, my friends, we have come to the end of our show. Have a fantastic rest of your day from Betty Boop